Hi, Mrs. Smith. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So it's been a few months since we last met, and Justin has reached a big milestone since then. He is now a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
And last time, I don't know if you remember, but we discussed how great it was that his intelligence was spared after his accident and has such a great strength of his.
Yes.
But we also talked about how his severe physical impairment and how his loss of speech can affect his ability to communicate with others.
Yep, I remember that.
And at the time, we also decided on an AAC system for him, and he chose the board maker program to put onto his touchscreen laptop, and he wanted the picture symbols with a few phrases that he can use to communicate. And so we've been working in therapy with that. But one of the problems that we have come across is that sometimes he has imprecise hand movements. So when he goes to select a symbol, he accidentally chooses the wrong one. So an example of this would be, say you asked him what he wanted for dinner, and he chose chicken. But what he really wanted was spaghetti, which was located right next to it. And so you bring him the chicken, but that's not what he wanted. So then he's going to get frustrated.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you've noticed that before. Yeah, there's other times when he gets frustrated as well, because sometimes he can't communicate as fast as he would like. So people might try to rush him along. Other people might try to guess what he's saying without letting him get his point across, and they may guess completely wrong. And when they guess wrong, it could lead to a conversational breakdown. And also when he chooses the wrong symbol, it can also lead to that. And what a conversational breakdown basically is he's trying to communicate with someone else, and his partner can't understand what he's trying to say. It's not necessarily because he doesn't know what he wants to say. It's just that they either don't give him time to finish what he's trying to communicate, or he just selected the wrong symbol because of his hand movements. So what we've been working on is giving him some compensatory and clarification strategies to help prevent that frustration from happening, but also to prevent any conversational breakdowns from happening and to fix them when they do happen. And one of the things that we've been doing is writing an introduction card, and basically he would give this to anyone he communicates with, and we'll just have a short little message on it. It could say something like, "Hi, my name is Justin. I'm still very smart. It just takes me a little longer to say what I want to say." And of course he can write whatever he wants to put on there. It's up to him to make it more personal. There are some other things we can add to his device to prevent and fix his conversational breakdowns. What we can do is on each of his boards we can add 3 symbols to the top. One of the symbols can say, "I don't have that symbol." And so basically, sometimes when you're having a conversation with someone, random words pop up that we can't predict and that we didn't put on his system. So what he can do is he can press that symbol to let them know that he doesn't have that one.
Good. So when he says he doesn't have the symbol, doesn't that mean the conversation is over?
Oh, that's a good question. I see why you would think that. But another strategy we've been doing is teaching him to select a symbol similar to the one that he's trying to say and then touch it. So for example, if he wants to say the word shark, but he doesn't have that symbol on his system, what he can do is click beach and animals and then say, "I don't have the symbol."
Okay.
That way, the person he's communicating with can guess based on those 2 terms and kind of use their logic to figure it out.
Okay.
And another symbol we can add to the top of that page is one that says, "That's not the one I wanted to choose." And the reason we can put that one on there is because I talked about his imprecise hand movements and how it's sometimes hard for him to select the right symbol. That way, if it's not the one he wanted, he can select that one and then choose the one that he actually wanted.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes total sense.
And another symbol we can add to the top of his page is one that says, "Let me finish." Because if you remember earlier, I was talking about how sometimes people might try to rush him along since it takes him a little while to get his message across. So that way, if he's trying to say something, if they try to guess for him or if they just try to hurry him up, then you can select, "Let me finish," so that the listener knows that he has something important that he wants to get across to them. Okay, so we just went over a bunch of strategies. Do you have any questions about them?
I don't right now. I'm just excited to use them. I think they're great ideas.
Great. Well, it was nice meeting with you.
Nice meeting you too.